Shalom. Before I get in this video, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakwadash, and also double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule very well to this very day. That is likewise continually feeding the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. And also Shalom to the hopefully elect that's continually laboring this work as well. That's showing forth your faith and giving all diligence to make your calling and election sure, and by doing his work in all faith, true sincerity, and in all charity. Now, it's going to be a video concerning comment which was left on one of the videos which I posted, which is only 30 seconds long, which is concerning a video that was shown on the 700 Club concerning the microchip. You know, and this was done, if I can take a look real quick, this was done 2 years ago, okay, which has, 276 views on the video. And, we're in a time now to where, there's no excuse to be ignorant about the mark of the beast. All right. A lot of people have been, I won't say notice, but a lot of people have been doing or viewing or investigating the mark of the beast, which is the microchip. All right, and a lot of these people that you see today, they're starting to line up the scripture in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, with the microchip. Okay. But you still today, man, you have these whacked out, bugged out Christians that think that the mark of the beast is a literal mark. And when I say that, I'm talking about like a writing or something like that that's supposed to be put on the right hand or the forehead. And it'll let you know, man, these Christians, man, these Christians that you see today, they're all talk, man. Okay, because you got this comment here that says the mark of the beast has nothing to do with a material thing. And I basically told him, said, look, since this person knows about the mark of the beast, then do a lesson on it. Okay. Now, if you go on this person's channel, of course, you're not going to see any videos at all. Nothing but playlists and, about madness and BS. That has nothing to do with the scriptures. All right. And that's how a lot of these Christians are, man. Okay. They'll tell you that you're wrong, or, this doesn't mean that. The mark of the beast doesn't mean it's a microchip. It doesn't, they go into all different types of scriptures and call them out and say that it doesn't mean this. And here it is when we tell them to break it down and we tell them to go into it. And since they know so much, to go ahead and do a lesson on what they believe what it is, they backpedal, man. They backpedal and say, well, they give you the old song and dance and tell you to read and give their own spin on what the scriptures mean. All right. And on how they feel and what they think it is. That's why the Lord set up the prophets and the men of the Lord to bring out the understanding. Okay. We're not out there just to talk. We're not out here doing, we're not here doing videos and lessons just to hear ourselves speak. Okay. We're here to edify. We're here to teach the people, our people, all right, especially the elect among our people, about the things that are to come. Okay. And people like this are the ones that don't believe, hey, so be it. If they don't believe, then guess what? It's not going to make the prophecy of none effect. Okay. And mind you, right, I didn't even say anything in this video. Okay. I just posted a video of one of the clips. Well, it wasn't a clip. They were actually going live on the 700 Club, and they were speaking about the mark of the beast being the microchip. All right. They were considering saying, is the microchip the mark of the beast? And the answer to that is yes, it is. Okay. But, that shows you, man, that it's nothing but confusion, because really, when I posted this video, it was the people that were on the television show. They were the ones doing the speaking. I didn't have to say anything. Okay. But this person felt so inclined to leave a comment on the comment board to reject the fact that the mark of the beast is the microchip. And that lets you know, man, that our people are completely gone, man. All right? Because it's not us that these people are coming after. Really, they're trying to go against the Most High. All right, Yahweh Shem Shai. That's the reason why they leave comments like this. Even you don't have to say a word, but they'll just say something, and they'll know through the Spirit. All right, they know that there's something that is there that is against what they know, and they'll come up against it. Okay, but it's all right, because we know that on the elect is only going to be delivered, and 2/3 are going to be destroyed. Okay, let me go to Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It said he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, like it. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, reading at verse 15. It says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now, if you look up the word mark, it actually tells you what that means. Okay. And if you read further in the scripture, it also brings more light to what it is. Okay. So here it is. It says the word mark is charagma. All right. Which means what? A stamp and printed mark. All right. Now here it says of a mark that's stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of the followers of the Antichrist. As they got it right here. But if you read in the scriptures, the scriptures also tells you that there are many anti-messiahs, anti-anointings. All right. The ones that are against Yahweh Shai. Okay. The Bible literally tells you that there's many of them. It's not just one. Okay. And guess what? The ones who are residing here in Babylon the Great, which is America, all right, these people that do not have the truth, they are against Yahweh Shai. They are against the anointed. Okay? So everyone that you see here that's against the scriptures and against the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, they're anti, man. Okay? That's why the scriptures say there are many antichrists. Okay? The next one, it says a mark branded upon horses. Okay, a thing carved or sculpted. Now, if you go into the root word, which is karax, it lets you know what this really means. Okay, it says a pale or stake, a palisade. Okay, something that you implant in the ground. Now, we've gone over this many a times, but guess what? We have to go over it again. All right. So a pale and a stake is something that you drive into the ground, and you puncture the ground. And the reason why you do that is to break the territory. All right. You put down a stake in the ground to mark your property. Okay. So that's why in charagma, that's why it says a brand that is put on horses, because you're branding your property. You're branding your cattle. Okay, that's why we keep saying over and over again that the higher ups of Esau, they consider the people as goyim. Okay, the Jesuits, the priests of those so-called Jews over in the land of Israel, they call these people goyim, man. Okay, if you read in the Talmud, which they follow after, they consider the people that are outside of their nation as goyim. All right, as kettle. And they're going to use this mark, the mark of the beast, to brand the kettle. All right. So it says a palisade or rampart, pales between which earth, stones, trees, and timbers are heaped and packed together. Okay. Now that we got the understanding of the word mark, right? Let me keep reading. It says, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." Okay, so you won't be able to make any purchases, won't be able to do businesses, you won't be able to conduct business, and you won't be able to operate in society. Okay, verse 17. Verse 18. Here is wisdom. All right, so here is wisdom. The ones who are wise are going to understand this. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Let's look up 666. All right, so Chi size stigma. All right. Let's see. I don't think it'll have stigma on here. I believe I had to go into the definition, regular definition for a stigma. All Let's see. Yeah, I probably have to. So I don't think this one, but this is it. Yeah. Yeah, let me go ahead and see if I can get the regular definition for stigma, right? Bear with me for just a moment. Merriam-Webster. Let's see. Stigma. Okay. Now this one says a mark of shame or discredit, right? An identifying mark or characteristic, okay? Specific diagnostic sign of a disease, plural, stigmas. It says this one speaks of a flower, and you have stigmata, okay? Let's see, a scar left by high iron or a brand, right? Like we read earlier in Charagma, okay? And it says stigma, right, which comes from the Latin stigma or stigma mark or brand, from Greek, all right. It says from I believe it's pronounced Stygian to tattoo, more at stick, right? Satan. All right. So it led us to stick, right? It should be the verb form of stick. Let me see if I can get it. Right, so stick, all right? So stick means to hit, all right? Also means to pierce with something pointed, all right? To kill by piercing, to push or thrust, so as or as if to pierce, okay? Yep. So that's what it means as the word stigma, okay? If you go into the root word, all right, through the Merriam-Webster dictionary, it leads you over to stick, and the word stick again means to pierce with something pointed, all right, to stab. All right, what are they going to use to administer the mark of the beast? They're going to use the syringe as the carrier for the mark of the beast, the microchip, and stab the skin and stick the skin, and so that the beast can be implanted. Okay. So let me go back to stigma. I believe that might have been it on the definition of stigma, but that pretty much drives the point home. All right. Again, man, you know, like I mentioned before, man, these whacked out Christians, they don't know anything, man. All right. They have no clue. So again, stigma is something that is going into the stick, which is you are pointed or you are punctured with that stick. All right. And then through that, the microchip is implanted. Okay. So that's why the number 603 score and 6 is the number of man. Okay. Since it's the number of man, that means it's something that is physical. Okay. Contrary to what this person here said, that the mark of the beast has nothing to do with a material thing, then why in the scriptures that it says that the number, which is the number of man, is 603 score and 6, which is pertaining to the mark of the beast? All right. Let you know, man, these Christians don't know anything, man. And it's in your best interest to stay away from them as all possible. Okay. I'm go ahead and end off on that note. Lord's will is edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. I once again want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Ruach. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, of great millstone at goodwill. Shalom, peace and safety, and salutations to the hopefully elect that's laboring as well in this work. Give me your diligence to make your calling and election sure, and faith and truth and sincerity in all charity. And with that, blessed shalom.